Welcome to the DCTV News at Noon program. I'm Kendra Cook. Dolores County Broadcasting Network is the producer of DCTV with support from the Southwest TV Translator Association. If you have a news topic or event you would like to see covered, please give us a call. The studio number is 970-677-4119. Today's show runs Wednesday at noon, 3 and 6 p.m. and again is re-aired later throughout the weekend with the other weekday broadcast replays. Happy Valentine's Day. Today is February 14th, 2018, and now the news at noon. From the Journal, a body discovered last Friday in the Sage Hen area has been identified as Eric Hurley, age 31, who has been missing since March, reported by Montezuma County Sheriff Steve Nowlin. Two locals searching for antlers found Hurley's remains and his backpack on a remote sagebrush plain north of McPhee Reservoir and Road X. The cause of death was ruled a suicide from a self-inflicted gunshot wound, Nowlin said. His disappearance has been a real mystery. It's heartbreaking, he said. On March 18th, Hurley was reported missing, and an extensive search was conducted near his parents' home on Road P, where he had been staying. After several days of searching the fields and draws in the Trail Canyon area, no sign of him could be found. A Dolores K-9 search and rescue dog also combed the area, but had no hits. Hurley's mother, Carol Hurley, said she last heard from Eric on March 17th. She said at that time there was no indication that he planned to leave town or that anything was wrong. Interviews with friends, relatives, and neighbors yielded no clues to his whereabouts. His truck and possessions were left at his parents' house, leading deputies to believe that he left on foot or was picked up by somebody. No foul play was suspected. Hurley had been working in the oil fields of South Dakota and had recently returned to Montezuma County. Evidence suggests he likely passed away soon after he was reported missing. From the Durango Herald, with photo credit to Jerry McBride of the Durango Herald taken at Fort Lewis College. As City of Durango and La Plata County officials wrestle with options for a temporary camp for homeless people, some advocates are floating the idea of a tiny home village to house residents living outside. The benefits of villages versus tent cities will be weighed during an upcoming forum focused on ending homelessness, hosted by Community Compassion Outreach, a program of Durango Christian Church. Designs for lightweight, affordable tiny homes that could fill a village will also be presented, said Donna Mae Bowkett, Executive Director of Community Compassion Outreach. The event will feature Don Burns, who edited the book Ending Homelessness, Why We Haven't and How We Can, and the founder of Humanitarian House International, Stuart Olson, an architect who designed tiny homes that could be built by their occupants. Fort Lewis College engineering students are testing Olson's designs, and Professor Don May will present their work. Durango and La Plata County officials, as well as homeless residents, are expected to speak. Bowkett sees the event as an opportunity for residents to learn about homelessness and possible solutions. Tiny homes are a much cheaper avenue for providing affordable housing. Bowkett described Opportunity Village in Eugene, Oregon, one of the earlier villages in the country, as a model that Durango can follow. Tiny homes in Durango would also protect people from the snow in the winter, Bowkett said. Tents have collapsed on people under snow loads. In addition to the cabins, the village provides a common structure with bathroom facilities, food, and a social worker to help residents with plans to transition out of the village. Opportunity Village is self-governed, which is a common theme among successful camps and villages. Opportunity Village residents tend to stay between 15 to 18 months, but there is no time limit, he said. Olson originally designed the homes, framed with PVC pipe, shown here, to be built in tropical countries after disasters. The design has since been modified with insulated panels. The FLC engineering class is working to test the structure's integrity, including its ability to withstand snow load and wind load, and will redesign any weak components, May said. Other students are working to identify alternative designs that would compete with Olson's designs and alternative options for providing utilities to the structure. The students have been tasked with keeping the budget for the housing under $15,000, including infrastructure such as water and sewer hookups. Olson estimates a house could be in the $7,000 range. Bowkett would like to see the faith and nonprofit community back a village where the tiny homes could be built. From the Dove Creek Press. On Monday, February 12th, at an arraignment at the Montrose County Justice Center, former Dolores County resident and former Sheriff Deputy Joshua Hemphill was denied a request made through his public defender for a 6 to 12-hour furlough to visit his grandmother, who is suffering a serious illness. Judge Carrie Yoder came to the decision based on Deputy District Attorney Ryan's statement that more charges were anticipated from additional investigation concerning multiple victims. We are investigating him for multiple other victims in this case, Ryan said. We do anticipate more charges. Hemphill currently is in custody of Montrose County Detention Center on a $250,000 bond and is set for 2 plea hearings in March 13th on this particular case and March 26th in Montrose. On Wednesday, August 23, 2017, Joshua M. Hemphill was arrested in Montrose, Colorado, accused of sexual exploitation of a child in a position of trust and internet exploitation of a child. This source is from the montrosepress.com. And now, let's take a look at our weather. Taking a look at our national weather map from NOAA with data provided by the Raytheon technology, we can see that set of low pressure systems in the western U.S. continues to provide a mix of wintry rains and snows. A high pressure sits over Texas to keep it mostly out of the storms, except for the eastern section and on up through the deep south and the Midwest, right up to the Rust Belt with rain and thunderstorms. And then rain is the name of the game into the mid-Atlantic states and lower New England for a somewhat dismal Valentine's Day across much of the U.S. Regionally, dense fog will have gone away around 10 a.m. this morning along the I-70 corridor near Rifle. The rest of the day, we'll see some weak impulses bringing some light precipitation to the higher elevations. This evening, an upper-level trough will bring widespread snowfall to much of the mountains in Colorado and Utah. Several winter storm warnings and advisories have been issued from this evening through early Friday morning. Once the upper-level trough moves out, snowfall will end for the mountains. The next chance for significant precipitation looks to be Monday morning when another low-pressure system affects the region. The DCTV 5-day local forecast from the National Weather Service shows today a 20% chance of rain after 3 p.m., cloudy with a high near 46. South-southwest winds 5 to 15 miles an hour with gusts as high as 25. Tonight, a chance of rain before 8 p.m. and then a chance of rain and snow between 8 p.m. and 1 a.m. Then a chance of snow after 1 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low around 32 degrees, so that's going to be a mix. And south-southwest winds are 10 to 15 miles an hour. Tonight's chance of precipitation sits at 40%. Thursday, a 40% chance continues for snow, mostly cloudy with a high near 41 degrees. South-southwest winds around 10 miles an hour, becoming northwest in the afternoon. Thursday night, 20% chance of snow lingers before 11 p.m. Mostly cloudy and then gradually becoming mostly clear with a low around 17, north winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Friday, sunny with a high near 40 degrees, so we're going to clear out of it by Friday morning. North-northeast winds 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming south-southwest in the morning. And then Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 19. Saturday, it'll be sunny with a high near 46 degrees. Saturday night, mostly clear, a low around 25. Sunday, sunny with a high near 50 degrees. Sunday night, partly cloudy with a low around 27. And looking into next week on Monday, we don't seem to be in the zone for another snow round. It's showing mostly sunny with a high near 45 degrees. Monday night, partly cloudy with a low around 23. And now, back to the news. From the Durango Herald, a new Restore, which helps support construction of affordable housing by Habitat for Humanity, will go up in Grandview, west of the Three Springs intersection in Durango. Rachel Taylor-Sadji, Executive Director of Habitat for Humanity of La Plata County, said the nonprofit would like to open the doors on the new Restore, which sells donated furniture, appliances, and building materials, both new and used, to support Habitat for Humanity's mission of building affordable housing in the county. The driving factor behind the move was an opportunity to purchase land for the Restore to escape annual rent increases at the current location in Bodo Industrial Park, where rent is currently $6,800. In addition, Taylor-Sadji said Habitat also pays about $940 a month in utility bills and $300 in repairs and upkeep of the shop. The move, purchase of land and building of a new store in Three Springs, was made possible by a U.S. Department of Agricultural Community Facility loan of $2,458,000 with an interest rate of 3.38%. The loan has a 38-year term for repayment. The building will have 8,000 square feet for the Restore and an additional 2,000 square feet for office space that Habitat for Humanity can rent out to other nonprofit groups. A capital campaign to help pay off the loan is also underway, and now is an ideal time for donations. As the more money the campaign raises now, the stronger financial position the nonprofit is in, setting terms to pay back the USDA loan. Ownership of its building and land, Taylor-Sadji said, was the only way to get a handle on increasing costs and to give the nonprofit a chance to build equity, which eventually could be leveraged to help Habitat for Humanity build more affordable houses. Donations to the capital campaign can be sent to Habitat for Humanity of La Plata County at 129 Girard Street, Suite E, Durango, Colorado 81303, and checks for the capital campaign should note restricted to capital campaign. And there are many out there jumping for joy that we finally have a bit of snow. You'll be happy about this news from the Journal. Hesperus Ski Area announced Tuesday it will open for the season on Wednesday, today, after recent snowfall provided enough coverage for skiing and snowboarding. According to a news release, Hesperus received 13 inches of snow Monday and Tuesday, and another foot is forecast to arrive Wednesday night and Thursday morning. Everyone at Hesperus is excited to kick off the ski season on Wednesday, Ben Bursford, Hesperus ski manager, said. in a news release. We've been hard at work making enhancements to our facilities in order to improve the guest experience, and we're excited to showcase all of our efforts now. New this year is a yurt for the Learn to Ski and Snowboard Center, an expanded rental shop and upgraded equipment, and an expanded and renovated day lodge. The ski area, 11 miles west of Durango, will open from 4 to 9 p.m. Wednesday for night skiing. The day lodge, snack bar, rental shop, ski and ride school, and tubing hill will also be open. Hesper Ski Area is at 9848 U.S. Highway 160. For hours of operation and lift ticket costs, visit them online at ski-hesperus.com. Reported in the Journal out of Mancos, the WRIGHT, W-R-I-G-H-T, an outdoor-inspired industry summit and awards program, has recognized alpaca rafts in Mancos as one of the Rocky Mountains region's top innovators. Beginning on May 1st, the WRIGHT will hold a 3-day event for industry leaders in Golden, Colorado. The WRIGHT is recognizing that unique breed of leader, the kind to bet on instinct over conventional wisdom. Chuck Sullivan, co-founder of Something Independent, the team that handcrafts and produces the WRIGHT, as stated in a news release. They're just out to do good work. Their work, they can be a little tough to corral, but for 3 days in May, we'll gather and celebrate their companies and their communities. On May 3rd, the event will end in an awards night. Alpaca Rafts is one of 12 contenders selected from more than 125 nominations. Founded in 2010, the WRIGHT has recognized nearly 100 companies in its 8 years. Quote, so often outdoor-inspired businesses are hatched from ideas shared around the campfire, on the river, or over a whiskey, Sullivan said in a news release. These companies are set apart by their grit and determination. We at Something Independent were simply drawn to their work and desired to delve deeper into their stories, bring them together, and celebrate their wins. The company website states the WRIGHT is an outdoor-inspired industry summit and award program recognizing that unique breed of leader, the kind to bet on instinct and belief rather than conventional wisdom. They are the self-reliant type. For more details about the WRIGHT, go online to the WRIGHT.co. And now for the Dolores County Sheriff's Roundup for the week of February 5th through the 11th. A resident from outside our county reported the possibility of stolen goods possibly in the home of a town resident. An officer responded and the case is pending further investigation. An employee of a town business made a report of threatening behaviors from intoxicated people, and this case is pending further investigation. And a late afternoon gust of wind turned a controlled burn in a pit to a structure fire involving 2 outbuildings. A Dolores County Sheriff's officer was first on scene, and fire department followed shortly thereafter and attacked the fire. Colorado Department of Transportation and the Dove Creek Volunteer Ambulance were on standby and available to assist if needed. Fortunately, there were no injuries or loss of residential structures. That concludes today's roundup. Stay tuned for continuing updates. And today's High Canyon Country happenings. Saturday, the 17th, is a busy day for sure. Hosted by the Sunflower Theater in Cortez from 7 to 9 p.m., the Sunflower Theater welcomes the music of Sihasin, Dene word to think with hope and assurance. I probably pronounced it wrong. The process of making critical affirmative action of thinking, planning, learning, and becoming experienced and confident to adapt. Brother and sister Janeda and Clayson Benali, formerly of Blackfire with brother Clee Benali from the Navajo Dene Nation in northern Arizona, have created their own unique brand of music with bass and drums. Their music reflects hope for equality, healthy and respectful communities, and social and environmental justice. Tickets are online for $12 or at the door for $15. For all the details, go to sunflowertheater.org. And coming up next month, March 17th and March 18th, from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. each day, the Colorado Parks and Wildlife are holding a hunter safety course here in Dove Creek. It's expected to fill up quickly, so if you're interested, go online to register. The link is on our Facebook page, and it will be held at the Dove Creek High School. Another reminder that the Dove Creek Chamber of Commerce and the Colorado Pay It Forward Club will be holding an open free event this Saturday, February 17th from 1 to 3 p.m. at the Dove Creek Community Center. It's the first Dolores County Nonprofit and Volunteer Summit 2018. Any nonprofit organization is welcome to share a 2 to 5 minute presentation on their group, what they're doing, and where they are headed for 2018. There will be a speaker discussion on nonprofit collaboration and general Q&A so that the community can get to know the local nonprofits that are doing so much work to help Dolores County residents. This is also an opportunity for you to learn about the Rural Philanthropy Days coming up in September to Cortez and what that means for your nonprofit group to benefit from training and a chance to be in front of the people who make the funding decisions. It only happens once every 4 years. For more information on that, check out the Dove Creek Chamber's Facebook page or call 970-560-2020. 2856. And all of these happenings are posted on our DCTV News at Noon Facebook page, along with the YouTube replays, weather, and original stories and local posts. To share your event or information, email us. It's dcbnnews@gmail.com or call the station at 677-4119 and we'll be sure to get your news on air. Thanks for tuning in. Today's News at Noon airs on noon, Monday through Thursday, and then is rebroadcast at 3 and 6 p.m. on each of those days. The weekday news shows are then replayed also throughout the weekend. Be sure to check us out on our Facebook page. As always, it's DCTV News at Noon. Please like us there and share it with a friend. This has been a production of DCTV for the News at Noon program out of Dove Creek, USA. I'm Kendra Cook. Thanks for watching.